Wow! Oh my god, if we find Grape Shot, we're going to kill them. Can we storm off in Historic Brawl in Gruul colors? Today, we'll find out. You're watching Braza Robot MTG, I'm Gabriel. Subscribe to the channel for the junkiest, most powerful decks in the format. So, today we are running Meria, Scholar of Antiquity. The deck comes from Genius. Meria is a 3-mana 3/3 elf artificer that has tap and untap non-token artifact you control to add 1 green mana. And then we can also tap 2 artifacts to exile the top of our library and play that card for the turn. So the idea of the deck is to make tons of mana with Meria's ability by playing tons of 1-mana artifacts. And then use her second ability to go through our deck, keep playing artifacts until we are tapped out. These are mini storms with Meria, but at some point, hopefully, we can find our Wincons to really storm off. Let's go to the deck. Section 1, Mystic Forge. Mystic Forge is one of the best cards in the deck because we can keep playing from the top of our library. If the top of our deck is a 1-mana artifact, it is essentially free because we play it, and it immediately can tap for 1 mana, so we can keep chaining together 1-mana artifacts from the top. If we hit something else, we can exile it with the Mystic Forge or with Meria's second ability. So with Mystic Forge, we can really storm off and play an insane amount of spells each turn. But how do we win? Section 2, Storm Payoffs. If we had the chance to go off with Meria and Mystic Forge as explained, then we might find Grape Shot and kill our opponents right there, or if we had Aetherflux Reservoir in play, then we can laser beam them for 50 damage. Section 3, Paradox Engine. Seriously? Still unbanned? Okay. Paradox Engine in the battlefield is GG. We use all the mana, we play as many cards as we can from exile, and we always untap our board so we can go infinite. Just ban this, come on. Section 4, Going Tall. If the storm plan fails, we can find Net Assist, which will make a huge creature from all the artifacts in play, or Shambling Suit for essentially the same. We can win the game with them, giving flying with Cliffhaven Kitesail, or Trample with Shadow Spear. We can also use Meria as a finisher if we find exponential growth. Pretty easy to one-shot kill our opponents with these. Section 5, Luca Rejuvenation. Luca -2 will get us any of these 3 creatures, Titan of Industry, Platinum Angel, and Ulamog. We don't win the game on the spot, but it should really swing the game in our favor. Verdant Rejuvenation can find the 3 of them and put them all together on the battlefield. We can also cast all of these pretty easily. Meria makes insane amounts of mana. Section 6, Other cool cards. A bunch of other synergistic cards, cost reducers, card draw, and so on. The deck runs only 25 lands, we just need to get to 3 mana and Meria to get our things going. So that's the deck, that's the deal. Now let's try to storm off in Historic Brawl. What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play Historic Brawl. Today we are playing with Meria, Scholar of Antiquity, trying to storm off with Gruul, yes, with Gruul colors and artifacts. Meria is really strong. This list comes from Genius, he sent it to me some time ago, but then everybody was playing with Meria, so I feel like I had to let it go for a while, but now it's a perfect moment to play with her. So we're playing a bunch of small artifacts, but this is basically ramping with Meria. So we play Meria, we can start tapping our artifacts for mana, and we can also tap them to play cards from the top of our deck, so a little bit powerful if you ask me. Opponent is playing with Sai, Master Thopterist, so also with the artifacts shenanigans. I feel like here I want to start drawing cards, maybe 1, hit our land drops, and then every 1 mana artifact pays for themselves with Meria, so we can chain them together. The idea is to storm off. Maybe, well, we have Mystic Forge in hand. The Mystic Forge in hand, that can lead us to a very big storm and then kill our opponent with Grape Shot, Aetherflux Reservoir, or a very big creature. So we will decline the trigger here because we want to play Meria and our little artifacts. Opponent has already made a couple of Thopters and they have the Retrofitter Foundry. They can start making 4/4s. But here we can deploy a lot of artifacts. Next turn we can play Mystic Forge if Maria is alive. That is. So play here the Lantern. So every 1 mana artifact we play, it's basically a mana rock. So yeah, it's a little bit strong if you ask me. Wow. We run very little amount of lands, so I feel like that's the first challenge with this deck. Get to the 3 mana you require to play Maria, and then you can really relax. Second challenge is her dying. Opponents removing Maria. Because one single turn with Maria and a bunch of artifacts and we can really go off. Okay, opponent making their 4/4. They're doing their thing. Key to the archive, so no removal. Okay. Mystic Forge is perhaps, with Paradox Engine, the best card in the deck. Oh, here comes the removal. Oh no, Reality Chip. Interesting. Well, both players did their thing. Opponent is playing a very, very sweet side build. But I feel like ours is a little bit more broken. So we might be going off this very turn. I'm going to decline this trigger. I'm going to use as much mana as I can. Okay, so we have to play the Forge. The question is, what do we tap? And all our artifacts tap for green. So I guess we have to be careful. We have to leave red mana up, just in case. So let's tap this and tap another artifact. Trying to see if there is a better, because then you can even use all those little artifacts. There's the Soul Guide Lantern. I really forget sometimes to play with them. I just feel like they are mana rocks, but they have also abilities. All right, so Basilisk Collar from the top of our deck. Let's tap like that. Ichor Wellspring, that's a good one. It's 2 mana. We want to hit the 1 mana artifact, but drawing cards is great as well. Ooh, there's Nettle Cyst. Yes. Once you develop this board, you can play things like Nettle Cyst and really go off, because it's going to be so big, and we just need to find one of our Shadow Spears or some sort of trampling effect, which is Oven. We can also play Jack-o'-lantern, and this is wow. Oh my god, if we find Grape Shot, we're going to kill them. Activate Mystic Forge. Get rid of the land, play the amulet. All of these are paying for themselves. So this is really free for us. Okay, so we hit a block. Let's take a moment to play here the Nettle Cyst, because opponent didn't look like they had a removal before. I'm a little concerned about what they got with the Key to the Archive, but they will have to deal with both the Nettle Cyst and Maria. Nothing to grab from our graveyard because we never use graveyards, but we can play the Balaget Recovery as a land. And let's complete the use of our mana by giving Maria the Basilisk Collar. There we go. Everything tapped, everything utilized. We used our last resource available and we pass to them. I have to have a very good turn. Alright, so they start by reconfiguring the reality chip on Sai. And a Helix. Okay, that's what they got from the Key to the Archive. But I feel like we are good because we can still play Maria next turn. Alright. Okay, cool. Now we can play Maria. Alright, now we can play Maria. Well, that was lucky. Okay, so I feel like right now our best way to win this game is to find Shadow Spear. And we can go through our deck, play our mana rocks, draw our cards, and eventually it's going to appear. If not, something else will show up. Luxior. We're going to draw that. There we go. Fountain of Renewal pays for itself, so this is free. So all of these 1 mana artifacts are for free. The 2 mana artifacts are not for free, but they draw us cards. Oh my god, we have to choose what to tap. I really not sure if I'm tapping. Oh, there it is. Yes, Shadow Spear. Come on. All right, so it should be really easy to win right now because they are tapped down and they don't have cards in hand, basically. So Shadow Spear, equip it on the Germ, and then opponent might think that they still have 1 turn, but we have the Exponential Growth in hand. Yes! So sweet, so sweet. We're going to give it flying. We're not going to let them block on the ground. And we just need to make it a 40-40, and that's it. Come on. Yes, just double your power once. Don't need to do it more than once. Oh, so much tapping. That's it. Yes! Wow! Brutal. Here we are for another round with Meria, Scholar of Antiquity, facing a Zerarch. And the obnoxiousness of a Zerarch entering and going off the battlefield. But we are playing with Meria, so we cannot complain too much. Okay, Nettle Cyst in hand is nice. Another one way to put pressure on them. Okay, so that's not going to last. They are going to take the Nettle Cyst right here. Yep. Okay. Wow, they take the Bag of Holding. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, do we need Cosmos Elixir? Drawing extra cards is so sweet. We could play it so fast. I'm going to leave it on top. Because next turn we are going to play the Mind Stone, then we can follow that up with Meria. Wishclaw Talisman. So they are going to tutor for Paradox Engine eventually. That's their whole game plan. A couple of Mana Rocks and a Paradox Engine, and they should be going off. There's the first Mana Rock. Yeah, so a Zerarch probably. What you need to be careful is their ability to find Paradox Engine. And they are really close to that. But I don't know, maybe they give us the Wishful Talisman and we can go off before they do. So Bone Splitter. Tapping that, and then can we play something else? No, we could sack that to draw. I don't think I'm going to need to do that, but let's wait. Ah, they had the removal. Okay, that's unfortunate. This is where it becomes an uphill battle. Because now we need to hit, well, Traveler's Amulet is almost a land. And maybe here we have to play Nettle Cyst and start pressuring them. Because we can make a very big creature. So let's wait on the Meria plan and let's go all in on the Nettle Cyst plan. Because Nettle Cyst could be like a 3-turn clock for us. Oh, come on. Alright, so that plan is off the... Yeah, that's off the plans, I should say. But now we are needing lands. Eye of Vecna doesn't find us a land, and here's where we struggle because we ran such a low amount of lands to optimize, but this is exactly where we don't want to be. Our opponent had the perfect hand to battle this. They are stuck on 3 lands, so that's working in our favor. I feel like we need to pay here. Okay, there's a land. Alright, so we can do this, and we can also crack the Traveler's Amulet, so we can make sure we hit the land next turn for Meria. Play one of our smaller artifacts. And yeah, just pray that they cannot go off. They have 2 mana rocks, but they don't have the possibility yet to activate Talisman and play Paradox Engine plus another thing on the same turn. So maybe we're good here. Maybe we are. Because we have the Shadow Spear and we have the Exponential Growth in hand. We can basically kill them in 2 turns. Alright, so Meria comes down. This means now we can play all of our 1 mana. Yeah, we can double many times her power. We are going to be able to one-shot kill them next turn. Alright, tap here. No removal, come on. Oh no, what? Oh no. What? 3 removal spells, well, that's unfortunate. So, before she dies, let's start making the mana. And then could make up to 4 mana. But what am I going to do with 4 mana? Maybe I should exile 1 card from the top of our deck. Yeah. Let's use the last 2 artifacts to exile the top of our deck. Reveal. Oh, God, Pharaoh's Statue would have been so good. Oh, our luck was really, really bad at this game. We sure had it. If they didn't have 3 removal spells, then we are probably killing them. We could have killed them with Nettle Cyst, or we could have killed them with Meria. But they have 3 removal spells in a row. I mean, they could have always activated Wishclaw Talisman to tutor for a removal spell kill Meria, but then we have the Talisman ourselves, and we could have gone tutor Paradox Engine and go off ourselves. But yeah, it was so unfortunate. Right, opponent plays a swamp, and here comes a Zerark. Again, so no Paradox Engine yet. Going to scry for 1. To the top. Oof. I hate to see that. And creates a treasure token. Alright, we have another turn, but Meria is really far away. Yeah. No, we're going to give them another turn. That's unfortunate. I mean, we can draw a card here. But chances are, yes, it's going to be a do-nothing artifact. We're super dependent on Meria. And now they untap with a crazy board. Well, I don't think they can still do it. They need 2 mana for Wishclaw, 5 mana for Paradox Engine, and several mana rocks, which they are going to get now. So this is it. This will be our last turn before dying to Paradox Engine. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but this is it. Let's go. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we didn't have to draw from the Eye of Vecna. Forsaken Monument doesn't help. Moonsilver Key can find us something, but I don't think we can find interaction. We need to find something to get rid of the Wishclaw Talisman. And I don't think that any of our artifacts can do it here. So we go tutor for something that does not exist. Yeah, they untap, they play... They're going to play Paradox Engine. And then they can play a Zerark. They have exact mana, so we will concede here. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with Maria's Color of Antiquity. This is Cruel Storm versus Tanos. Okay. We go first. Hand looks beautiful. Hand looks beautiful. We even have the grape shot in hand. Cement shoes. Alright. Alright, so Forest. And let's play first the Luxior. Yep, play Luxior. Going to need to find one more mana source. Prophetic Prism, that's a redraw. Alright, so let's play Prophetic Prism. Hopefully we hit a land here. Almost. Well, that's fine. Arcane Signet into any of our 1-drops is still a good play for us. Errant and Boots. Okay, so Arcane Signet plus any of these two. So next turn we can play Maria and we have 3 mana available. They go for Labstruck Beast 1/1 token and they miss a land drop. Okay, so Maria. And now we could try to draw more lands. Tapping 2 artifacts. Remember, every 1 mana artifact pays for itself. So now we can play them all basically. Maybe we should wait with this in hand for a Grape Shot Storm kill. But oh, there's the land. I feel like we need to play them. Because if we play them, then next turn we have more chances to hit our better cards with the Maria Exile effect. So now we tap here for green, and we play also this one. And there we go. We could we could equip the cement shoes. Should I equip the cement shoes? So this is, stuff like that. And oh, it gets tapped at the end of the that's funny, it gets tapped at the end of the turn. I thought we had to attack first. Well, never mind, we don't need that. It's so funny. Alright, so I guess we are going to try to find Mystic Forge or Paradox Engine and try to one-shot kill them. Ceremonial Knife. Okay. Let's tap 2 artifacts to exile 1 card. Here's where Mary is crazy, because we can find so much action like Nettle Cyst here. I mean, I'm tempted at just pressing whatever, but I know I have to read what I'm tapping down. There's a 12/12, and we could tap 2 more. Oh my god, Paradox Engine. Okay. GG's. Yes. Opponent sees enough. This will be our last round playing with Maria's Color of Antiquity. We are playing versus Rusco. Oh, okay. We go first. We just have 1 land, but if we... well, we have a Traveler's Amulet, so we should be fine. Okay. I'm happy this hand is perfect. Paradox Engine in hand. Traveler's Amulet into Arcane Signet. And maybe we can cast a Godpharaoh statue. Ooh, this hand is super good. Okay, we are playing versus Rusco. You know what that means. We play a Swamp, and well, Tapland is also good, because we can go Tapland and... do we play another artifact? Do we go full value or do we ensure the land? Let's crack this for the 3rd land. Alright. Another Swamp for them. We can play the Forest, and here I don't think I'm going to run Mary into a counter spell. I'm just going to play my artifacts. They probably have a removal spell, most likely. If they don't want to play anything, then we shouldn't give them area. Okay, they are not going to cast anything, so I guess we can still keep playing artifacts. We could play... Oh, let's go Eager Wellspring. Drouging could be perfect later. Play the shoes and go. We would just have to run the Paradox Engine. Fail Paradox Engine is great with more mana rocks, but I feel like we can run it. Yes. Oh, but they don't have blue. They're just leaving mana up for removal spells, so we should never give them a target. Oh my god, that's so funny. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed Marry a Storm. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, leaving a comment. We will see each other on a future video.